Good afternoon everyone. I am Keith Lawrence Navarro, your tour guide for today. Kaya tara na sa Ginatilan. But before we jump in to their top delicacies and top sites, or even their festival and many more, let us know first what's the history of the Ginatilan Municipality. So the former name di ay sa Ginatilan is Hinatdan, which means that magdala sila og mga butang just to have a holy mass. Because before, the municipality don't have a chapel. That Hinatdan became the former name because need pa nila magdala og mga butang. At February 2, 1892, kay dira ra sila nakahimo og church. But again, Hinatdan is now called Ginatilan. Also, ang Ginatilan po di ay kay dili pa siya municipality which belong pa sila sa Sambuan. Then according to what I have searched, kay naa daw sila daghan hearers among Ginatilanons. In the anti-Spanish, where General Saturnino E. Chavez, a street in the Cebu City was named after him, and Teniente Anong Guerrero. During World War I, Ginatilan sons who joined the cause for democracy were Alejandro Kadungog, Pio Kadungog, Anacleto Cinco, Matias E. Chavez, and many more. In World War II, a greater number fought against the Japanese, and many never returned to their hometown. So again, the name Ginatilan evolved from the native word Hinatdan, which means things are brought. When the place was just a barrio of Sambuan, it had already a chapel, but aside from the building, there was nothing to use for Sunday Masses. From Sambuan, all including the acolytes were brought to the barrio. Thus, the place was called Hinatdan. So now, let's move to their zip code, geography, and demographic. So the zip code of Ginatilan is 6028. Ang iyang geographical coordinates, iyang latitude is 9.6, iyang longitude is 123.35. Iyang Ginatilan area is 7,010 hectares. Ginatilan altitude is 446 meter or equivalent to 1,463 feet. Iyang climate is monsoon. So, Ginatilan has 14 barangays, which is Campisong, Cambagte, Anao, Calabuan, Salamanca, Kanurong, Malatbo, Cagsing, Luok, Giwanon, Mangako, San Roque, Palanas, ug poblasyon. So, in the picture, makita nato kung pila ang napuno nga population in each barangay, which in total population of 16,906 in the year 2020. So now, let's proceed to their demographic. So in the picture shown, we all can say that in every year, there are times that the population will increases and decreases. But mostly, they increases in the year 1918, 1970, 1975, 1980, 1990, 1995, 2000, 2010, 2015, and 2020. In the year that I haven't mentioned, are the year that the population decreases. So now, let's move to their economy. So ilhang livelihood di ay is farming, fishing, government o business. So makaingon jud tanong nga ay lang number 1 livelihood is fishing kay tungod ang Ginatilan kay seaside town ni siya. So for me, grabe jud ka importante nila ang fishing. Makita jud nato no nga naadjud musaka kanaog ang economy. Kay lagi dili stable ang job and there are times man jud nga mo-fall down siya and it's not really that consistent. So in the graph, grabe jud ka down ang economy pag 2019 kay lagi tungod sa COVID-19 then gisundan pud siya og bagyo pag 2021. So makaingon jud tanong nga in that year kay grabe jud ka down ang economy. Pero in this present year kay nagkahinay na siya og kasaka. Nagkaanam-anam na pud siya og ka-develop. So now, let's move to their top delicacies, top sites, and their festival. So ilhang top delicacies is palagsing, tinumpi, kinugay, ug sinakol. So sinakol is made of corn grits mixed with natok, a powdery substance derived from the bully pulp. Its main ingredient is mixed also with sugar to have its taste. After which, put the coconut milk in the mixture, add grated young coconut, then steam it for a few minutes and once cooked, wrap it in smoked banana leaves and ready to serve. This delicacy is almost and always practiced widely in the whole locality. So now, let's get to know to their beautiful top sites. So ilhang number 1 top site kay Inambakan Falls. Inambakan Falls is known for having a beautiful 100 feet waterfall that plunges into a wide pool of blue water. Surrounded by lush jungle greenery, it is indeed an amazing scene. However, what makes the Inambakan Falls such a memorable adventure is the multi-level trick to a different pools and waterfalls. So, makaingon jud tanong nga, grabe jud kanindot ang Inambakan Falls. Like, perfect ka siya after the sem with your friends. Like, it really gives you happiness and fun instead of stress. So, what are you waiting for? Pabook na mo. So, ilang second top site is Kabutungan Waterfalls. It's a 4-level waterfall that was seemingly created for those who love canyoneering. It has a magical adventure prepared for those who dare to explore its challenging yet very captivating trails. It is considered to be one of the most hidden waterfall system within the island, and just as it's difficult to find, it is also quite difficult to conquer. So kani pong Kabutungan Waterfalls no kay makaingon jud ta nga magical, like ma-question jud nato kung nganong na-form siya nga features. So this top site DI is good for those people who love challenging activities. Kalisod siya adtuon, same as Inambakan Falls. But both sites are worth to visit. So the last top site is St. Gregory the Great Parish Church. The Church of Baruch's architecture was built on February 2, 1829, where a modest chapel used to stand. It is made of corals and limestone hewn and cut for the purpose. Though completed earlier, Ginatilan became a parish only in 1847. So, if ever I have to choose to recommend you guys, you must visit these 2 top sites, which is the Inambakan Falls and Kabutungan Waterfalls, because it's stress relieving, like its beautiful surrounding. It really forget you from heavy mind, which is the best thing to go. Also, what's the good to go there is how clear the water was and its pleasant nature, but again, we have to be careful. So the festival of Ginatilan is Hinatdan Festival. Hinatdan Festival is celebrated in Ginatilan, Cebu, held each second 7-day stretch of March. It is a festival of life and of the town's abundant gather under the graces of their benefactor, holy person, San Gregorio Magno. So, their festival, nag-celebrate tayo sila ani in every second 7th day of March, which they celebrated in honor to San Gregorio Magno. So, if ever you have some time, please do visit Ginatilan. I promise you won't regret anything. And I am hoping to see you there. Once again, I am Keith Lawrence in Navarro, your tour guide for today. Goodbye!